Mm, mm. All right. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, bro.
Hey, make sure you come home fast power.
Alright, I'm about to come home.
Not sleeping at nighttime.
Okay. Go lay down. When I get there, I'm gonna come get you.
We stuck together.
Okay. Go get in the bed. When I finish, I'm gonna come get you here.
Okay.
Alright, I love you.
You and me. Love you too.
Alright, bye.